Good morning, traders. Welcome to the E-mini Thunderdome. Today is August 5th, 2022. If you are new to this channel, we are a live ES and MES trading channel. If you want to watch any of my trades, I suggest subscribe so you can get a notification. But all I really ask is if you learn something, if you take anything away, just give me a thumbs up. That's all I really ask. Alright, if you follow any of my live trades, do so at your own risk. I'm not liable for any losses or damages. This is pure entertainment. Okay, let's go over, oh, I need to change my charts back to regular trading hours. I was just looking at the overnight. Almost took a long here at 09. Let's see. Regular trading hours. All right, do have all of my levels up, but a lot of these were made before the jobs report, the release, so a lot of these short are going to be long targets. All right, here we go. So overnight POC has it moved? Hold on, let me check. Oh, overnight POC. All right, that has moved down all the way to 41.10. It just moved down. So before it was 41.57. Now it's 41.10. So short targets 41.38 and 41.23. So these are now going to be long targets. Okay, and then 43.13, which we probably will open around there. So that's probably going to be a scratch. So on the downside, under, go ahead and add. I'm going to add 40.92. So 40.92 is going to be one of our short targets. Anywhere between 95 and 92 may bounce because that is a gap that needs to be filled. I believe it was either from Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what day it was, but that needs to be filled, and that ends at 92. And then we have 40.80, 40.67, and then 40.40, and then a long shot short 39.95. If we go under 40, it could change the whole outcome for the rest of the month. We may even test the lows of the year. So market needs to hold above 4,000. Under 4,100 will probably just make us test a lot of areas as far as volume that needs to be filled, but the true test in order that will bring us back to a bear market, a correction, is under 4,000. All right, long target. So again, we're gonna put that 41.23, 41.38, and then 41.70, 41.79, 41.90. So these are actually still almost yesterday's targets. I mean, yesterday was a really tight range. You know, we did see some lows, but market held support, so didn't do a quite big range. And I'm sure a lot of people got killed yesterday because it was choppy. So I'm glad I ended it early. Okay, so we have support at 41.52, 4100, which seems like it's holding, and then resistance at 41.77 and 4,200. So what I think that we may see today is, so we're opening up all the way down here at the bottom. This is where the market is. So possibilities is to come down try to close the gap and then go all the way back to the 30s and 40s. So 41.35 all the way up to 41.40. Or it could do the opposite. It could go up and then come down, or it could test 4100 and then go up to 23 and then come down all the way to 40.95. But all I really see is staying in on Wednesday's range. So I most likely will be in between 40.80, 40.84 and 41.50. So we have the overnight stat as far as the market hitting the low or the high of the overnight. So obviously we are a lot closer to the low, so it will probably hit that. Good morning. So that will probably be the first hit. Let's see if something else has changed here. Yeah, so we'll probably test to see if 41 may turn as really a big barrier. It is one of our support areas. So, but again, support is where the market closes at the end of the day. You know, it's not as we are trading. Is by the end of the day, did we surpass it or did we stay under? So anytime there's a resistance or support level is end of the day. So we have areas that need to be filled. We have some huge areas because of the jobs release. The market just tanked. So on a perfect world, market should go up to 40. It should want to fill everybody that got caught on that. And also, whenever there's a big drop, it creates a lot of void. So, and the void is based that no trades were taken in that area. So it means that it's out of balance. So the market needs to go back into balance. Now, where is it going to initiate going back into balance? That is the $1,000,000 question. Are we going to go and test 480, 495, test our low? All right, bell is... The bell has just rang. All right. So I'm gonna sit back and not do much until I see what the market wants to do.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy.
But I will start looking for
strike over 1,900 workers. Members of Unite will begin a laser strike action on August 21st.
I will start looking for a long if we close the gap at 92. So if that happens right away, I'm just gonna go and take that shot.
Market volume stock buy.
All right, so I need to start. Okay, so this is already gone. The gap is getting eaten up.
Yes, YouTube. Sell volume spike. Absorption, yes. Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy. Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy.
So I'm gonna be patient, but
market volume stop buy.
if it tests the opening, there could be a long opportunity there. But I'm gonna wait.
ESQ2, market volume stop buy.
Hopefully, it will not go to 23 or the 40, high 30s before I have a chance to get in that trade. So if it goes, it goes. I'll be looking for a short in that area. So as of now, I'm not going to do anything until I see it hit the 4090s.
ESQ2, market volume stop buy.
Go long or short, it will go up to the high 30s. Let me make sure that everything is streaming correctly here. All right. Looks like we're good.
ESQ2, market volume stop buy.
All right. Quite some high delta already. So obviously we have also a gap to the upside that I need to go and do that I forgot.
ESQ2,
So
market volume stop buy.
market closed at 42.50. So my closure is always the cash. You know, even though it closes a quarter after, I go by 1 p.m. my time. So 4 p.m. Eastern time is when I go by.
ESQ2, buy volume spike.
But you could do however you like. All right, so 52, 52.
ESQ2, market volume stop buy.
So a lot of gaps above and below. All right, why isn't it showing here? That's odd.
ESQ2, market volume stop buy.
Why isn't my gap showing?
Unfortunately, yes. Buy sweep.
Woo!
ESQ2, market volume stop buy.
All right, so first target out of the way.
Buy sweep.
Why isn't my gap showing?
White House official Welsh currently on Bloomberg TV talking up the payrolls.
Unfortunately, yes. ESQ2, sell volume spike.
Don't know why my gap's not showing. Oh, there it is. Okay. I need to pull it more to the left.
ESQ2, buy volume spike.
All right, so that's closed some already. All right. That looks like it was a really nice long right here, but again, I'm not. I'm gonna wait until we close. Well, actually, it's right here. Close the gap or go at least to 38, 36, 38 area. So market negative 29 points. Gold has recovered a little bit. It was like negative 26. Now crude wasn't really affected by the jobs report. That's kind of odd. They should have dropped. They should have went negative. A lot of times crude will follow the ES. So I'm surprised that it didn't. So as far as a profile yesterday, it was beautiful.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy.
Not good for us day traders, but perfect balanced day. All right.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy.
So as expected, market is filling in all of that volume from the report. So it needs to go back to at least 45. So this is gonna, it could set up for a beautiful short because we have that stat that the market needs to touch the high or the low of the overnight. So it's gonna go to 66. I don't think it's gonna have enough steam to pass 50, but what do I know? So I think that a short is more in our future. A short all the way down to new lows. But it'll probably fake us out, so we may get stopped out a few times.
Absorption, yes.
So I don't know if I'm gonna take a
market volume stock buy.
ES. I may only take an MES.
Tensions, Israeli military says strikes in Gaza have been aimed at Palestinian Islamic Jihad targets. It's keeping an eye on events as well.
Alright, so I'm going to look for a short right around here, guys. So I want it to go and fail, and boom. Not a recommendation, just an observation. Oh, I need to do my extension range. Alright, so where are we? Opened up at 4108. 4108. So 4156 is going to be the upside range extension. So that dropped from yesterday's 4200. All right. 4156. So that is almost right at yesterday's value area high.
Yes, YouTube.
Is that what it is? Oh, I think I forgot to do that. 56. And then on the downside, 4,060. 4,060. Good morning. 4,060 is the extension range targets, which also coincides with a prior support area.
Yes, YouTube. Sell volume spike.
There could be a long opportunity here at 20. I may take a stab at it with one MES. So it's going to be an MES only trade. Let's see how it holds this area right here. Well, let me see if I did yesterday's. So I did not. Oh, I did do it.
Yes, YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Buy volume spike.
Oh,
yes,
I did.
YouTube.
No, I didn't.
Market volume stop.
So
yes, YouTube. Sell sweet.
yesterday's high value area is 57.50. So market may want to test that. And then we are moving the value area from the previous day from 13 all the way up to 47.50. So very small range as far as value yesterday. So 10-point range in value. That is Chop City. So here is the bottom. So market
yes, YouTube. Sell volume spike.
may want to go and test all of this here. Yesterday's low, yesterday's
yes,
volume
YouTube.
area
Market
low,
volume stop. YouTube. Didn't ask.
and the close. So
yes,
all of those
YouTube.
are targets.
Market volume stop buy.
All of those are targets. All right, here we go. Here comes the test. All right, I'll take a one lot here only. Let's see how it reacts. It could just bounce off. So I got my finger on the buy ask. High risk trade because it may want to go and test the mid here at 18. So a one lot is perfect because I could just add 15 points of risk if I want. So that's the whole thing. Never over leverage yourself in case that you want to maybe extend your stop, because it seems like they're teaching the robots to go after these pullback entries. Because a lot of them yesterday did not work. So this weekend I'm going to be looking at maybe a new strategy. So may have to readapt.
Yes, YouTube. Sell volumes type.
All right, so I think the perfect entry is going to be at 1875. I think it's the mid. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put an order here. Make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so MES only. Good morning. So POC has just moved from 0875 to 25. So market again accepting higher prices, but it may want to go and retest the prior. Make sure that we are not overbought, and that would coincide so with our little pullback here. All right, so our 13 target is gone because that turned into a long instead of a short. That's gone. Might have missed the entry, might have been a little bit too tight, but I cannot go long with the mid being so close. So will not be upset if the market runs on me. Gotta follow your rules. Even if it looks like you missed an opportunity, you were too tight. It's better to be too tight than being negative and having to go and chase your losses, or having to end your day, because you should always have a maximum loss. All right, looks like I missed the opportunity, but yeah, I don't mind. Yep, that was it. So
Yes,
it was a good long.
Market volumes top 5.
So almost a full harmonic up. We may see it test this again. This could be a good scalp here. Not a suggestion. But there's a lot of interest at 20. But 30 also. But more at 20. I'm gonna take a quick scalp here. Just a quickie. Real small. All right, I'm out. So that looks like it was a good entry here. Full harmonic up.
Yes, YouTube. Market volumes top 5.
Eating up the gap.
Yes, Yes, you too. Didn't me.
Oh, just hit an iceberg here. I'm gonna look for a fail here to go all the way. Oh, we're so close. Okay, I'm gonna start looking for that short up here, guys. Let's see how it reacts up here. So this is yesterday's low. So right here, I want it to fail and go short. And this time I'm gonna go for a 5 lot. So, and I'm also gonna take an ES trade. So looking for a failure right here. There's about 169 orders waiting at 35. So Pierce, yesterday's low, boom, come all the way down to the mid. Or maybe even test that 4100. So solid little long that I called out, but I didn't take it because it was so close to the mid. There was a high chance of hitting the mid.
Yes, you too. Market calling stock sell.
There could be a little scalp here all the way up to 40. But I would have liked to see a little more test of 25. That's where POC is. So this could be an entry to go all the way up to 38. I may take a one lot here.
Out for Canadian IPMI for July at the top of the hour. Previously at 62.2 in the seasonally adjusted figure.
So I'm gonna look to go long right here. One lot.
Yes, you too.
Ooh, just saw a
By volume spike.
just saw a big stop here. I'm gonna wait. It may test that. It may test the 20. So I'm gonna wait. So I'm gonna take that original trade here. If we don't see 38 before, so I'm gonna look to go long right here. One lot only, no ES. So this area here is going to be very contested. Why? Because it's yesterday's low. So that's going to be resistance.
Yes, YouTube. Yes.
Wow, we just had two 500 icebergs. So they are trying to stop the market from going up. So you never know if an iceberg or a stop is actually a entry or a actual stop, right? I mean, you never know what the intention of that order is. Even if it shows that it's red, it's a stop, but you don't know what the true intention of it is. So it's all interpretation. Right, now we're starting to see what we call in Elliot wave a zigzag. So all of this is all correction. So this is a single zigzag, an ABC, but it could be a double or even a triple. Or this could even be a wave 4. So wave 1, 2, 3, pull back, a simple wave 4 ABC, wave 5 all the way to target. But you always want to go and check on a higher time frame. You want to have at least 2 correlations in time frame. If you can get 3, even better, but a minimum of 2 is the ideal. Oh, what's up with my camera? There we go.
Shortly looking out for Canadian IPPMI, previously at 62 spot 2. Spot 6 there, quite a big fall for the Canadian IBPMI to 49 spot 6 from 62 spot 2.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Yes, YouTube.
So
Market volume stock buy.
that was really a nice little
Yes, YouTube. Sell
scalp right here. Too small for me to take.
Some interesting hiring plans from Palantir, PLTR. The tech defense name is accelerating hiring, will increase headcount by 25%. Palantir Hardware extended offers to 1,100 this year. That is according to Bloomberg.
So I don't think it's gonna be an easy task going past 71 if we keep going south. But if we do, if there's some type of bad news, they will just run right through all the way to 40. Right, here we go, guys. Gonna look for a failure right here. It may only be a 15-point trade here, all the way down to 20.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy. Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy. Yes,
So
YouTube.
there it is,
Market
wave
volume
5,
stock buy.
all the way up. All right. So going short here is high risk because we also have the low value area of yesterday, and also the market may want to test 50. Right, we're only negative 10 points. So lost on that whole up trade, but I don't care.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy.
All right, I'm ready to
Yes, YouTube.
initiate here.
Market volume spike.
So target out of the way right here, 38 gone. So already hit 4 targets. Come on, do not run on me. I think this could be it. All right. I'm ready to go short. Ready to drop it. High risk trade. Again, it can go all the way to 50 or test yesterday's high value area. I mean low value area. Also, we have our stat of the market going for the high of the overnight or low of the overnight. All right, this is it. I'm gonna go and take a short. So I'm gonna go for 20. I'm gonna have a really small stop. I don't care if I get stopped out because I'm afraid of all of this. I'll take a small loss here. Let's make sure that I'm behind a protected area. Let's see. $42.25. Yeah.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock buy.
So the gap's almost closed. Right, they are trying to stop this market from going down. Lots of orders on the downside. They just added an order at 43. 157 orders waiting. But we have that 20 that's been on the books longer. We have VWAP, we have POC. We also have value area low of the overnight. Looks like it's holding.
Officials state that Ukrainian strikes have damaged power lines in Zaporizhzhia.
Right, so I'm risking on the ES 400 to make almost $2,000. Right, we are creating a nice little zipper here, so the market is struggling. So this is gone. That's come on, hold. All right. Negative.
Yes, YouTube. Buy sweep.
Buy sweep. Wow.
Market volume stop buy.
So happy about my trade, even though I got
Yes, YouTube. Market
stopped
volume
out.
stop buy.
It was a solid trade. As you can see, it did have a hard time going higher, but I'm negative, so obviously I'm upset about being negative, but I'm not upset about the actual trade. I followed my rules. All right, this could be another short here. Again, high risk trade because we have the gap closure. We have yesterday's closing. Overnight low also. But it is from a different time frame, so I'm not going to count this as the overnight low, obviously, because the overnight low is 4103. Not on my time frame. Mine is at the end of cash. 4 p.m. Eastern time is when I do all of my closing. But you could choose to do whatever you like. You can go to a quarter after, you can go 45 minutes after. I choose to go top of the hour.
Still further underwater, losses of 7/10%. Again, there's encouragement that pick up here. Also for those for US equities.
Okay, got it.
The same though can be said for US Treasuries. Still down over a point at 119.14. Whilst in the FX space, the dollar index has pulled back a bit from the session high of 106.93 to 106.65. Still the best part of one
Got it.
session. Again, these were relatively quiet recent trade. Obviously, the main bet has been knocked back here today. But the equity space just seems to be scaling back to all that initial move.
I'm gonna look for another short here. There I go. Again, I'm gonna keep it at a half a harmonic. It's the price of doing business. Price of doing business. I have all of this as resistance, but obviously there are targets still to the upside. But I'm going with the trend. I'm going with a pullback. Oh, we just have an absorption sell. That's not good. So far, most of the market has been buying, obviously. So market is out of balance. It needs to fall back into balance. All right, negative,
Market volume stock
big
buy.
time here, almost $1,000 on the ES. So I'm not picking the top, right? Because the top is the high. The next short I'll be looking is right here. We're almost at our range extension. So I'm gonna wait here a little bit. Why? Because we have such a small range from yesterday that the market may want to test the high. So I'm gonna have to really look for a really strong rejection of this area. Otherwise, so we have our POC. We also have our value area, high of yesterday. Yesterday's high. So all of this could all be a roadblock, could all be resistance. So now if it goes down, then now we're so close to closing the gap that even if it just starts to run on me, I can't do anything. We are just too close to a gap closure. But I'll start looking for another one here. And we're almost positive.
Let's continue to monitor conservative trades official in the US.
Yes, you too.
See that
Market
anyway,
volume
housing
stock
prices,
buy.
this US side to immediately rectify its mistakes.
Yes, you too. Market volume stock buy.
So they just added
Yes, you too.
big order
Volume
at
stock buy.
59.50. There's around 240 orders waiting at 59.50.
Sell volume spike.
That makes no sense because it's not. Oh, it would make if you go by a different closure. All right. So that is a closing of the gap on my book. That is gone. So even though I'm negative, I am not upset about any of my trades. I can make it all back on a 10-point trade. Come on, don't run on me yet. Come on. Oh. All right. I'm going to be looking for a short again. One more time. High risk trade. We have a lot on the upper side.
Absorption, yes.
So none of these are FOMO trades. They're all backed up by reasoning, right? I have the closure here, so you see how the market also follows the cash closure. Come on, test a little more. Do not go yet. This might have been it here. The entry.
Direct engagement with the US at the moment. The channels are good.
I might have missed it. All right, I'm going to be looking for a short right here. Hopefully I didn't miss it. But I might have missed it.
Just note we are now pretty much flat on the session for the MES S&P. Even though Nasdaq has pulled back some its losses, now down just 0.3%. Despite yields are staying at relatively stable, that US 10-year yield only 2.84% mark. It's going to continue.
I'm going to have to extend my risk a little more here because I got all of this. So this will be my last trade. If it doesn't go my way, I'm going to call it the end and start my weekend. This is it. So what am I risking? Risking 750
Yes, neutral.
to make $3,000. So I'll be positive $2,000. So we are at the top of the TPO range. There's a lot of holes that need to be filled as far as volume. We have our VPOC all the way down to 26. Look at your dome. My dome shows my P&L. If you have Ninja and if you have their order flow, you could put that as an option on your dome. So last trade. And if I do get stopped out, I am still ending my week positive with over $5,000. So not a bad week. You're welcome. So $5,000 for a little more or a little less. I need to calculate it, but it's a good week. So again, have extension range, have high volume area, POC. Yesterday's high, but I'm banking on a pullback from 50. There's a lot of areas that need to pull back to and be traded. Bottom of the value area is all the way down at 16. Most traded price is 26. On the TPO, we are out of balance. So everything is thought out here. It's not just, oh, we hit 50, I'm going short. No. I have a plan. You need to have a plan. But it doesn't always work out, you know? Doesn't always work out. And that is the cost of playing. But I may scratch this trade if I don't see it start making new lows here. I mean, as a beginner, you should never move your stop. You need to learn. Thank you. You need to learn how to take losses. All right, it's starting to fail here, but we have one big zipper right there. So market is fighting to stay on the negative side. So we need to see is a 57. Line on the sand is 57. Right here. I'm sorry, 47. Actually, hold on. Line in the sand is actually 46. So need to see a 46. So once you have already your stop management, you don't have to stay married to a trade, you know?
Yes, you too. Market volumes.
You don't have to. If you see it not going your way, but as a beginner, you gotta get used to losing money. If you're following your rules, you gotta follow. If you follow your rules, there's nothing wrong with taking a loss. You can't. If you expect to make money every day you trade, you're dreaming. But if you have, 5 losses and 15 wins, that's not bad. It's okay to lose once a week. 4 out of 5 is not bad. All right, it couldn't pass that 46, huh? This could be a sign. But I'm afraid of a stop pick here, so I'm not ready to move my stop down. All right, so I need to be afraid of 30, which is the mid.
Yes,
Also,
market following stock sell.
it coincides with POC. So this here is gonna be something that I need to worry about. I need to be worried about this area here, because this is where initiated to go to the new highs,
Stock sell.
right? So this is why you should always be marking your charts, so you know
Unfortunately, yes.
where to look for reactions of the market. So our next worry zone is gonna be right here. We gotta pass this. We don't pass this, the trade could be over. So if I see a bounce off of this, I may move my stop to entry. Or smart money would take profits. But because of harmonic rotations, a bounce, you know, a pullback of 8 points is not a big deal. So from 40 to 50 is not a big deal. So me taking profits is not a good idea. But I could also think, okay, if it's doing a full harmonic back, then the market is not going to keep going, because it should only be doing pullbacks of half a harmonic. So it should be, if it's going to keep going, it should only pull back 4 to 5 points. All right, almost at positive here. So we need to pass 41, and then we need to pass 39. Back negative territory. So again, I'm afraid of the mid. Right, so first obstacle was past the 46. Now I need to see the market keep going. I need to see it pass this node here, and then prior session close, and then hot knife right through the mid, which is coinciding with VPOC. So we're going against the delta, but
And just following that earlier,
Delta
Russia, just in the United States, nuclear power company says the damage to the
can
product
change
the
on a dime.
was caused by Russian shelling and was accusing Moscow of provocation. So seeing these two sides here offering opposing accounts of what happened at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant.
So all of these highs were all made with low volume. So far so good. So far so good. Happy with my trade, but it could end any second. So a few times you just have to keep at it, you know. But if you're over leveraged, you can't. So if you're going, you know, through a evaluation and you're trying to pass it with the minimum days, you are doing everything wrong. So don't over leverage yourself, so you're able, okay, you know, it's the market needs to pull back, but if you keep, you know, going 15, 20 contracts, you won't be able to go and take 3 shorts. You're shooting yourself in the foot. I mean, it's unbelievable how it's all common sense and people still do the opposite. All right, here we go. Here's the first obstacle. So we need to pierce 41 and then run right through 39. I don't want to see a stall here. All right, almost at positive here. 30 bucks from being positive. Here we go. Come on, show me a 38. Show me a 38. And then hot knife through 36, 34. And I do not want to see it bounce off the mid. All right, let me make sure that I have a solid target here. It cannot be a guess.
Just as that data for the Zaporizhzhia nuclear.
All right, I'm gonna be a little more conservative here. I'm gonna go for
Just continue to work.
23,
No elevated radiation detected.
which was a prior target of mine. 23. And guys, if it hits this, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I wanna go walk my dog and maybe surf again. Well, yeah, I mean, we are our number one enemy, but if you're gonna do any type of evaluation, it's gotta be apex. There are one of the most lenient rules. It's better than anyone else's.
Market volume stock buy.
All you have to do is keep your Rhythmic Pro open and always keep an eye on that, on your trailing. And don't over leverage yourself, and be able to afford at least 2 months if you don't pass the first month. You're investing on yourself, snapperhead. So have patience, don't over leverage yourself, and always keep your Rhythmic Pro open so you see, because I don't know if you know, but if you go up $1,000 and if you don't clear, it counts as profit. So as long as you see your threshold, then you know, okay, so you know now I it's not that I could lose, you know, you can't lose 1,500 anymore. Now maybe you could only lose 1,200. But as long as you're not over leveraging yourself, you're okay. But yeah, there's a lot of YouTubes dealing with psychology. Trading will bring out the worst of you. If you are a gambler, if you are scared of making decisions on a dime, if you don't have motivation or discipline, it will all come out during trading. And it doesn't on sim. It's all when you're trying to pass a evaluation, because you're paying for it, right? So it's almost like cash trading. But sim, congratulations.
Yes, you too. Market always stop by.
Yes, you do. You do. Yeah, if you're not, that's because people don't take profits, you know? You gotta, I mean, they want to be able to see that if a person is up $1,000, that they took at least $500. So just follow the rules until you pass. Once you pass, you don't have, it's not like that anymore. So be patient, follow your rules. All right, guys, the trade could be over here. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it was not able to pass that 39. So, all right, I am gonna lower my risk here, because this, I may have jumped the gun on going short, and I don't want to take a full stop. So I'm gonna have to, oh man, I cannot move it. The reason I can't move it is that there is a prior POC at 57.25. So either I need to go and move it to 52 and take a chance on the market testing. Oh my God, I didn't see this. So, ooh, danger zone, danger. Okay, so IB is set. So now we have the statistic of the market hitting IB high or IB low. We're very close to IB high. So I may have to take a loss here. Or I could just move my stop to entry and look for a re-entry. But market, if it doesn't stop now, it may want to go and test this area here before it keeps going. I need this to be a stock pick right here. So you need to start seeing more red bars. God, it looks so good for a second. Yeah, that is what smart money would do. That is what smart money would do. Take profits. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any profits, but I'm not gonna risk. I'm gonna go and take a chance here. If I do see it go to 48, then maybe I'll get out here, but I gotta let this run. Or I can move it down here. Hopefully, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do right here. Let's see, so 40. Yeah, at least let me make some of my money back. So I could either hide behind 50 or I could hide behind 48. Those are my two options, 50 or 48. I'm gonna hide behind 50. And then I'll just take a stab at it again. Hopefully it will not be a stop pick and come running down. But you're absolutely right, Stoogie. That is what smart money would do, is take profits now. So if you're on a evaluation, take profits now. Because all of this is counting as profits, right? That's 10 points. All right, it's hesitating here. I may take profits here. Hold on. Come on, give me a huge sweep. It's having a hard time passing this low volume node. I'm just afraid of a stop pick here, but this should already been a stop pick from here. So, all right, I'll just look for another re-entry. So what am I looking at here? I'm looking at, I'll make 400 bucks. So I'll be negative about $600. And I'm only doing this because this should have been the stop picker here. It went down, pulled back, a new re-entry to go short. Okay, let's go and retest that, and let's go and pick all of the stops of people that went short and resume. So if it can't resume, then it's doing a pullback correction, an ABC, to come back down again. So if it does take me out, I'm gonna start looking for a short at 50. I'm not gonna look for a test of 52. I'm gonna look for a test of 50. And let's see if it coincides with orders waiting. Yep, there's interest at 50. There's 193 orders waiting at 50. Oh, this chair sucks. Can't believe this chair's not working out. Come on, come on, let's go. So because I'm negative, I'm going for a long shot here, but it would have been nice if I was able to split it and cover, scale out in some of my trades at 40. If you're a beginner trader, you should be doing scaling. You should go and scale so you protect your stop. So this would have been a nice target to scale out with 1 or 2 contracts, and then I'm basically just trading for free, hoping that the market goes to my target and it's a free trade. But because this is not a ATM strategy, I cannot split these 5. All right, it's gonna take me out. So the true is, you know, I'm gonna give myself a little more room here, just to 48. There is a ledge here that hopefully I'm able to hide behind. So if it's gonna keep going down, it should stop at 47.50. So 47.50 is the line on the sand. But I am right at the ABC. So ABC. My stop is a perfect ABC. So most likely I will get stopped out, but I'm giving it a chance. It should have a hard time passing 46.50. But it's not a huge volume node, so it would be easy to go through. It wouldn't be a really big struggle, but let's see. There's a lot of room still as far as volume to the downside that needs to be filled. The reason that I'm not clearing here in my head is, okay, you know, I clear here and then it starts going my way again. Where do I re-enter? Then I'm chasing my original trade. Because if it's gonna keep going, this is the entry right here. If I enter, you know, I could enter here, but the true entry is here. If it's going south, this is the true entry right here. But so if it comes back down here and then it pulls back here, is it because it did a stop pick here, or is it correcting? So I would be afraid to re-enter the trade here if I was to take profits here. But if I was scaling, no, that's a different story. But I am not scaling. My order is not a strategy ATM. So I am stuck with my 5 contracts. Or I can go and cancel this and re-enter the order as I put 2 to 1 or 2 and a 3. All right, come on, show me a 38. I want to see a 38. Come on, 38. Here we go. I'm back in the green, guys. Back in the green. Back in the green. All right, we need to pass 36. 36, yesterday's low. This would be another area to scale out. Thank you. This could be another area to scale out right here. But this is the area that I'm looking at right here. So this is a place where retail traders are gonna go long. Oh, yesterday's close, okay, but it's so close to the mid. If you're not going for a scalp, there's no reason for you to go long here. No reason at all. Why? Why would you think that? Anybody? No? Well, I'll tell you, because this was a weak low. It was a weak low. If it was a strong low, it would have held with the jobs report. So there is no reason for this to hold. A reason to go short here, because it could become resistance, but not support today. Yesterday, yeah. Yesterday, I could have used this as support, but not today. This is how I think. You could think however you want. I mean, I hope that some of you think the opposite, because then you take the opposite side of my trade. But this is how I think. I think that this is weak today. So retail trader going long here. But you can get enough people to go long to really go and make a move. So now I'm going to have to move it back down to 400, because if it goes all the way back up, this is a move. It's no longer a pullback. So it should stop right here. Right? So all of that struggle to go down, now it should turn into resistance.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stop guide.
So I'm actually going to even move it a little lower. No, 47 is good. So it should start coming down again. 36, so a little more than half of harmonic. It should start to come down again. If we are correcting, market is still negative 10 points. So we just did okay, look at this. Things have changed. Now the upper value area is at 40. So this is a great place to still go short after this pullback here, right? So this here is a place, okay, this is value area high. We tested it, now go short. Oh, I'm probably wrong here. So I missed out on picking, how much was it? $1,000. Actually more. What was the low? 1,400 bucks. All right, looks like it's gonna take me out. I'm gonna go and take a chance again, hide behind the volume node. Let's see if it holds here. So this is the line in the sand right here, guys. This is it. So this could be just a little squeeze, okay, you know. Or, okay, I'm happy with my scalp. I picked up 8 points. Guys exit it. Come back down. Or if there was enough buyers here, so it could have been a stop pick from right here, because this is where it initiated the long. So all of these people that went long in this zigzag have all of these stops right underneath. Market came down, picked those stops, fuel to go back up. But I still think that we have a really weak low. But now I'm afraid of. Remember yesterday, guys, that I said that it's very slim chance of the market hitting IB high and IB low, but there was a chance because the range was so small. It never did, right? I wasn't trading anymore, but it never hit IB high. It fell short of hitting IB high. It stopped at what? It stopped at 62. So if we do IB high here, chances are that we're not gonna see a new low. And IB low coincides of the opening of the market. So I want to see it go right through this range here. I think that today should be the day that the market tests 41. But then again, it is a support area that the market can stop right before. It doesn't have to go and test it, you know, because there are people who front run the support area. They want to get a better price, so you know, orders start to pile up before that big number, that big psychological number, and if it coincides with support, people start front running those longs, so it starts to pile up and it blocks the market from going. All right, not good. POC has moved up, but we have that retest of the prior POC. So I'm afraid that the market has accepted higher prices, but I'm counting on a retest to the prior. So prior is at 25. Then we also have our VWAP, which is at 31, which it's almost the mid. So I may have to clear at the mid. So there is a little from 33, oh no, from 33 to 28 is going to be a struggle to clear. All right, if I get out at 28, I'll be making $2,300. So I'm already in the green again, so it will be profit of 2,000. I have already made my money back, so you know what? I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'll be happy. You know, I could be right about all of this. I wish I could do a scale and let. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna 23, but I'm gonna keep it. As soon as it hits this area, I'm gonna have it hovering. So I'm clicking on the chart, and now I could drop it anywhere. So if I see it bounce with a big order, if I see it struggling, I'm just gonna go and drop it. I just want to give it a chance. If there's a runner here, some steam, because this is the bottom of value area. It coincides with volumes of prior days. All right, already positive. Again, look at that.
Yes, YouTube.
Aha! Oh, whole bunch of icebergs. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. It's exactly what I needed to see. Come on, Friday. So if you're a beginner trader, you should never trade Mondays and Fridays. Why? Because Monday is when hedge or banks start to initiate their swing trades for the week. And you also have weekly options. So it starts on Monday, they put these orders in, and then on Friday they try to clear it. So it's a if you're a beginner trader, if you're going for evaluations, I suggest you have patience and discipline and not trade Mondays and Fridays. All right, this could be the end here, guys. Those icebergs, not a big iceberg trader, but yes, it's true. It's true. Because they have all of the orders that, you know, people thought about on the weekends, you know, or things that they need to get out of their books. So they initiate it on Friday, swing trading the whole week. They have these orders and they don't want to hold it over the weekend. It's you never know what kind of news can come out on the weekend, and then on Monday you're 100 points negative. You gotta get first you need Rhythmic with the MBO, and then you need a platform that will show you. You can get Jigsaw, you can get Ninja Order Flow, you can get I believe there's one called Edge Clear, Bookmap, and then you have to pay for the platform, the data, and subscribe to the indicator.
Yes, YouTube. Market Collins.
All right, here we go, guys. A buy absorption. So this is looking good. This is looking good. I need these icebergs to not be an effect. Sometimes they are. Like yesterday, I went long because of that iceberg, and it was, I believe, in this area, right? I took a long at 40, so the iceberg is at almost the exact same area as yesterday. But there are a whole bunch of camps saying that icebergs are nothing. So I am not an iceberg trader, but I pay attention to it. An iceberg is just a hidden order. That's all it is. It's just an order that is not made public. They go and put it under a different number, and it's just hidden from the order book. That's all it is. All right, guys. All right, I need to start concentrating here. I need to enough talking. Now I need to pay attention. All right, it's hovering. Right.
Yes, YouTube. Market Collins. Topstep.
So first obstacle is gonna be 31. I don't want to see a bounce. I want a hot knife right through. Hot knife right through. Come on, hot knife. Give me a sweep. Or
Yes.
an absorption.
Market volume stop
All right,
sell.
it's hitting stops. Come on, hot knife. Stops are being hit. So we are right at VPOC. So this is a place to go long. This is a place to go long if you're trading inside out. But unless you're a local or market maker, I would never trade inside out unless the market has been showing that again and again, that it is finding support or resistance at the mid of POC. You should always do outside in, or unless you have a strategy, unless you're a scalper and you have a strategy that you do inside out. But I don't have one. All right, here we go, guys. Come on, hot knife right through 30. There's 250 orders waiting at 30. They're trying to block it. Retail is going long at VWAP, which is at 31 and a quarter. All right, I'm gonna have to. And now I'm gonna take profits. All right, so I have.
Buy volume
I
stop.
don't want to look away. All right, now I have $1,000 locked in. If it takes me out, okay, but I am not hiding behind anything, so not, and I am right under POC, so my stop is at risk. I should actually be, again, at 47, retail going long at VWAP. So this could be a test of POC. Oh, come on. Do I want to risk this? All right. I got to hide behind the 40s. I still need to give this a chance here. But this could be it, guys. But it didn't touch it. I mean, you know, traders do front run the mid a lot. So mid coincided with VWAP.
To look for EV names, charging names.
Ah,
Same
come
as
on,
the
it was looking
transfer
so
of
good.
administration, co-locate new electric vehicle charging, broadband telecommunications infrastructure. It's also there for some telecom names too.
God, it was looking so good. All right, let me make sure that I'm on the right spot here. It should stop on the 40s. All right. 43. 43. I'll be making $800. And then the MES, what is it? 43. 190. So half of my money back. But I would like to see a breach. I mean, I would have never taken a long here. Did it breach it? Let me take a look at a Heiken. Oh, not even at a Heiken. No, it was short. So it's at 30. It stopped at 31.75. But again, if you have enough people front running, it did the same thing right here at the low. So hopefully that was just a small little squeeze trapping longs, come back down, straight to target. I need to be careful with 25. This whole area here is all an issue. Come on, hot knife right through. Come on. Need to see how it's going to react at 30. There's 240 orders waiting. Again, retail going long here as expected. I want to sweep to take all of these stops and keep going. I don't want them to add more here. I want it to fail through 30 and 29 and then test prior POC and take me out at target. So I want a little breach of the prior POC. So checking to see if we are overbought. Right, value area has, the bottom has moved up to 25.50, which coincides with the POC. Still hasn't hit 30. My exit is hovering, ready to be dropped. More selling. More selling.
Yes, YouTube. Market calling stop sell.
Hitting stops. More selling. They're starting to buy some now. Oh, I'm tempted to drop it. It'll be $1,000 positive. But all of this, go all the way up to come back down to fail here, I would be surprised. But they're buying. It could be a stop pick from here. Fuel to go back up. Oh, come on. Hold, hold, hold. They're selling, selling. They're buying again. But still 220 orders waiting at 29. So still a target to the downside. There should be a stop pick here. Come on. All right. Now I am gonna bring it down. Third time is a charm, right? 1, 2 is gonna reverse. Now I'm not willing to go and take a risk anymore. It shouldn't come back up here. It can, obviously. I mean, should. There's no should in trading. So I'll be making I'll be positive $100. All right, let's see how it deals with 29. Hot knife right through.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock sell.
Okay, this is the heat right here, guys. Come on, come on, keep going, keep going. Am I being greedy? Come on. Keep going, keep going. $20 is a solid target. $20 is a solid target. Come on. Now I need to find sellers at VWAP. So instead of buying, they're adding at 28. There are almost 400 orders waiting at 28. Come on. Gotta switch to selling now. Switch to selling. Oh, they pulled it. They are scared. They are scared. Now there's only 100 orders waiting. And they raised it to 29 now. There's 400 orders waiting at 29. Come on, hot knife right through. I got a solid target.
Absorption, yes.
Absorption ES. Let's see. Is it a buy or a sell? It's a buy. So this is good. No. This is good. Come on, come on. Just give up already. Do not want to see more than a 6-point pullback here. Need to find sellers at 31. Here we go, here we go. Come on, hot knife right through. Show me a 27. Show me a 27. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Next obstacle, 25. I'm already up $1,400. Go, 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 go.
So you're seeing a further downside, just going back from the 100% saw.
Come on, come on. Hot knife right through 25. Right through. Come on, right through. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They're trying to stop it. They're trying to stop it. Go, 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 go.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock sell.
Go, 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 go. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh.
Yes, YouTube. Market volume stock sell.
Big orders waiting at 22. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Yes, yes, yes. Hit it. Oh! Hit it. Yes! Ah, that's how it's done.
Stock sell.
Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ha-ha. All right. So I made all of my money back, and I'm positive 1,784. Woohoo! Yes. So I'm positive over $2,000. Oh my God. All right, guys, I am done. I'm gonna enjoy my Friday. I'm not gonna give any of this money back. None. Zero. Okay, so if you're gonna stay on, we are close to IB low, so have the stat, but I think it will probably stop at 20. So be careful, but IB stat low, it is a weak low. Okay? So look at that, still going. Yeah, 20 was a solid. I'm the one who was being overly tight, but 20 is solid. 20 is solid. There's no way that I will not hit 20. So I could have made an extra what, $500, but hey, I'm happy. So again, weak low will probably test 95, or it will test at least our low. So if you're staying on, best of luck to you. Again, I just ask you, if you learn anything, please just thumbs up. If you want to subscribe so you could see when I go live, wonderful. But I just need the help of the thumbs up so other people can find my videos. That is the only thing that helps you guys find me, is the thumbs up, which helps the algo. That's it. All right, guys, I appreciate you all. Have a great weekend. Go enjoy yourselves. Even if you lost money this week, go and do something that makes you happy. You know, go buy something nice for yourself, for your significant other. You know, if you lost money, is the price, is the risk that you take, is the price of doing business. You know, any business will have its ups and downs, and this is a business. If you really truly want to make this a career, you have to be able to get over losses. All right, everyone, I appreciate you all. I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you live in the Thunderdome. Thank you.